بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأني أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Okay brothers, we apologize obviously for the delay, but we will start inshallah about the topic, the atmosphere of Iman. Obviously we've just come out of Ramadan, we've just come out of a spiritual high. I know towards the end of Ramadan people start to get tired, they start to get ready for Eid, they start to look forward to, not starving themselves every day. But when Ramadan, as soon as it's gone, we think, Ramadan's gone. We missed it. We missed the friend that came to us and that comes to us once a year. And we wish that we were still in Ramadan. And then after a few days, after the Eid, you go and eat your food, you wear your nice garments, you go and see your friends, you go and chill. The shaitan starts to find his way back in, because the gates of the heaven were open in Ramadan, and the gates of hellfire were shut closed. So after Ramadan, we get back to our normal situation, we get back to our norms. We don't go every night to the mosque to pray Salatul Taraweeh. We're not thinking, can't eat this, can't see that, can't say this, as we were in Ramadan. So how do we keep that atmosphere of Iman? How do we keep in that atmosphere of righteousness? How do we stay on the straight and narrow? That's what it's all about, staying on the straight and narrow. That road is a long road, and if you're driving on that road, you think that road ain't never going to end. I ain't never going to get to my destination. How do we stay on the straight and narrow? Keep ourselves intact. That's the answer. A lot of people will tell you it's hard, bruv. Bruv, it's hard. I've been trying. It's hard. I wish, being speak to brothers, they say, bruv, how do you do that? How do you do this? Bruv, I'm finding it hard, man. You hear that all the time when you speak to people. Bruv, the other day this happened to me and I went there and bruv, I didn't know what to do. I don't want to do this sort of stuff, but that's the way life is. I remember my mum was chatting to my cousin one time, and he was opening some restaurant. It's not they're going beyond Indian restaurants, selling alcohol. He wants to open a restaurant downstairs and a bar upstairs. And my mum was saying, what do you want to do this for? It's haram. And he goes to me, looks at me, he goes, that's the way of the world, isn't it? That's the way of the world. We've got to make our money. Because it's hard, bruv. But why? Why is that the case? Why do all these people, Ramadan, they might, they might have even grown a beard and, seen where the topi. After Ramadan, or maybe not even Ramadan, they were like this. They just find it hard. Why is that? We're going to look into that today, inshallah. Because it's all about atmosphere. It's all about the atmosphere you put yourself in. If you're going to a club, lights blazing, DJ scratching, girls dancing, you're going to find it hard to say no. You know what I mean? You're going to find it hard when a girl comes to you and says, would you want to dance? Of course you're going to find it hard. If you put yourself in the atmosphere, you're going to find it hard. If everyone else, all your friends are blazing, how are you going to say no? For a few lugs, How are you going to say no on Eid day when you're in your mates in the car and they're whistling at the girls? Of course you're going to end up whistling at the girls. You put yourself in the atmosphere, you're going to follow the crowd. That's something we have to always bear in mind. In the summertime, summer's just gone. And I know a great pastime for a lot of the guys in summertime is to go to Hyde Park. Is to go to Hyde Park, because I remember when I was at work, there was this disbelieving guy. He said, "Bruv, summertime, me and my mates get a drink and we just walk around Hyde Park because the scene is beautiful." And he's not talking about the trees and the grass. He's not sitting on these deck chairs. He's going to enjoy the view of Hyde Park. Now, I know a lot of youth, Muslim or not Muslim, they're going to Hyde Park, they're going to Regent's Park, they're going to enjoy the view. And you know the saying, look but don't touch. I'm just going to look but I'm not going to touch. You know what I mean? My friends, I'm just with my friends, you know what I mean? I'm trying to help them. But that is the atmosphere you're putting yourself in. Of course you're going to find it hard. Of course you're going to find it difficult. This is where you're going. Or it might not be Hyde Park, it might be Oxford Street. It might be the lights of the city. Some people go shopping in Oxford Street. Some people go to Harrods. Not Harrods, to James Selby, Jones Brothers, and to Selfridges. Some people don't go shopping, they go window shopping. They got no money in their pocket or no money on their Visa Electron. But they go for a different type of shopping. And I see the smiles in their face because I know everyone has done that. And Christmas time is coming. People are going to check out some different digits. Not the digits of the products, but some other digits. So if you're going and you're rolling with your friends who are doing all this, how are you going to say no? You're going to just go with the flow. With all your good intentions, with all the good spirit that you had from Ramadan. It's just going to melt like a chocolate in the summer. It's just going to go away. Because you're putting yourself in the wrong atmosphere. And there's another nice example. Who can tell me what this looks like? College common room. And everyone knows what goes on in the college common room. Or maybe it's even the staff canteen. They're wrong, there's one there, brothers. Because you go in there, you know what I mean, I'm just going to go and sit down and read my books, and then someone comes in next to you. And then you got all your friends from your class come in next to you, and they're not all boys of their sisters, they're not all girls. And then, this is what it is. I remember when I was at sixth form college, we used to always go to the college common room to do the da'wah, because that's where things were happening. That's where the cards were being played, you know what I mean? The jokes were being made. That's where the little electricity was being made. You know what I mean? The little bolt of electricity between two people was being made in the common room. In the common room is where it's happening. Take a look at me. You might not know these guys. Does anyone know them? But do they look like your friends? Or the sort of friends you roll with? You have to think about that. If I'm rolling with guys, you know what I mean, that think they're gangsters, that walk as if they got a stone in their shoe, you know what I mean, and that electric bolt in the other one, aren't I gonna be just flowing, just like water? You know when you got water and you got some dirt in the water, you might have some, some oil in the water. You just throw it, everything just flows together. It just flows. Like the rain, when it falls, it just takes everything with it. That's what happens when you got in the wrong atmosphere. When you're rolling with friends like these, you're just going to go with the flow, and you can't say no. That's what's going to happen. Or I listen to music, pumped out by these guys. It's just a type of, you might be going to the wrong places, hanging with the wrong people, listening to the wrong type of music. These might be the things that are pumping out from your iPod, from your mobile phone, from your car stereo, about the bling bling, about the gangster life, about the girls. You know what I mean? About what I'm going to do on my birthday night, about what I'm doing to my missus, This is the culture that we're listening to. This is the atmosphere that we're creating around us. How on earth are we going to keep on the straight and narrow? Of course we're going to find it hard. This is the thing you got to think about.